All right, guys, the time has come to start on this beauty. This is the 1940 two-door sedan. What have I got to build this car? Only the best. Now, you might be wondering, why in the crap am I going to take a beautiful 1940 Ford sedan and put it on top of this pile of crap? Well, in the words of the late great Paul Walker, pop the hood. That's right. We got the 5-liter engine. We got power brakes. We got power door locks. We got air conditioning. We got everything we need, all in one vehicle. So this is a running, driving car, believe it or not. So all I got to do is take this body off and put this body on it. Now, obviously, it's not going to be that easy. These 1940 Fords are much narrower, as you can tell. They're much narrower. I do have some of the fenders, not all of them. I don't have the hood or the hood or the radiator or the grill. But I'm really just going to take this body and sit it right over top of this Mercury Mountaineer. And it is narrower, so I'm going to have to cut like some of the dash off, and I'm not going to reuse that dash anyway. But yeah, I'm going to have to narrow not the frame, but the core support and inner fender wells and stuff like that. Firewall. I'm gonna have to do some work to get this narrower body to fit over top of the skeleton of this Mercury Mountaineer, which is the same thing as an Explorer. This thing is it's rough. Somebody rolled it, as you can tell. A lot of good parts still left on it though, and honestly, for temporary, I'm going to use them. So I'm going to slap that body on there, do what little bit of work I have to do, use these headlights, tail lights, everything to make it a running, driving vehicle, and I'm going to drive it just like that. And you can see all this damage here. So that way I can start driving it. It won't take too long to get to that point. Now, obviously, these windows are busted out, so the interior is trashed. My uncle had it covered up, so it hadn't been open for long, but obviously it has been open in the rain. But all the electronics and everything still work. So I'm going to utilize everything I can. It's even got a sunroof. I'm going to utilize everything I can out of this, and just make that one run and drive make this one run and drive with that body on it for, and work on it while I'm driving it. So I'll use this interior cleaned up, of course. Originally, that dash just cut down, and I'll just cut this body away from, I'm using floorboards and everything. There's no floorboards in that. So I'm literally going to weld that body to part of this body. I'm just going to cut out what I don't need and weld the 40 Ford body to this. So I'm just going to cut out what I don't need, you know, take the doors off, start just cutting the body up, taking off what I don't need, and weld that 1940 Ford right to this body, or the inner structure of it. So and like I'm saying, I'm going to drive it just like that while I work on it, and as I get the time, I will you know, like replace the interior and start doing the custom interior. Or one of the first things I'll probably do is figure out how I want to paint it. I'm definitely gonna drop this, you know, but lowering kit or something, and different rims and tires, and you know, I'll do all that stuff as I go. That way I get the benefit of driving it. It just might make this my daily driver just because I can, you know, no rhyme or reason. But I just wanted to give y'all that update. Finally got the rolling chassis, or actually this is running and driving. I don't want to call it a rolling chassis, that implies it doesn't. This is a running driving vehicle that I can just literally drop this body over top of, weld it to it, and go on. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to get this 40 Ford mounted on there, welded down, and start driving it, and then start customizing it.